Hey guys, welcome back. It's Viv. So, happy Libra season, happy fall. I thought in the spirit of Libra season and how Libra is ruled by Venus and associated with love and relationships, I thought I could film a video today on what kinds of people you attract or the kinds of people that like you. So yeah, if you guys are new to pick a card readings, there are 4 piles. Pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. So just take a moment to meditate on which pile you feel the most drawn to, and then step to the timestamp in the description box below. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Without further ado, let's jump right into the readings. Hey Group 1, if you chose this pile, then this reading's for you. Let's get started. Okay, Group 1. So, to start off, we have Judgment, Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, as well as King of Swords. And for your Mermaid Oracle card, we have Freedom. Okay, you guys, I just want to start off by saying, like, with the Judgment card, I feel like the types of people you guys attract are very karmic. You guys attract very karmic relationships and people into your life during specific times or moments when you are at a crucial evolutionary point. We do have a fair amount of earth energy here with the Ace of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. Pentacles correspond to earth energy, so you could attract more earthy people into your life who take on a kind of mentor relationship. Not necessarily, but I feel like the types of people you attract into your life, you attract during specific stages in your life when you need to learn a lesson from that person for self-growth or spiritual advancement in particular. With the Page of Cups, I feel like these types of people tend to be very spiritual or very emotionally aware or even receptive. As well with the King of Swords, these types of people tend to be just very aware, very knowledgeable, perhaps even more intelligent people compared to most. I feel like overall though, these types of people that you are attracting into your life are very stable and secure people. Even though you are the type of person who attracts people into your life at specific moments in time when you are unconsciously like seeking whatever that person has to offer, whether it be a spiritual lesson or a lesson of self-growth of some kind. I feel like these types of people, even if they might stay for temporary moments in time, they are very secure, stable people who are very materially focused, who are very materially stable and focused. Also with the 4 of Pentacles right here, you might attract people who are very strong-willed, people who are very goal-oriented or career-oriented as well. But yeah, I feel like with the Page of Cups, I feel like you guys more often than not attract more emotionally charged people who are very like protective of you. And yeah, with this Freedom card, it has, if you guys can see, it says independence, self-determination. So I feel like, yeah, a lot of these people who you are attracting, or the types of people you tend to attract, are very self-determined, goal-oriented people who are very driven and want to expand their knowledge and emotional awareness. People who are also very spiritually inclined as well. Perhaps even emotionally sensitive people at that too. But yeah, the strongest message that's coming through for this group is definitely with the Judgment card pertaining to karmic relationships as well as like karmic connections. So a lot of the people you tend to attract are for a very evolutionary step that you need to take in your life, whether that be career-oriented, spiritually oriented, or even like emotionally oriented. But yeah, these types of people you attract for a karmic purpose, if that makes sense. With this Freedom card here, how it says independence, I feel like a lot of these people allow you to feel independent while also bringing you some form of stability, whether that be financial, emotional, or spiritual. But I feel like for a lot of you, though, it's like either people who offer you a lot of financial support or emotional support, because both of these cards are standing out as having someone like offering you something, someone making you an offer. Also with the Four of Pentacles as well as the King of Swords, both of these cards kind of represent someone who's on their guard. So you could possibly attract people who are very guarded, or people who are even perhaps defensive of you or protective over you, or people perhaps who are like financially guarded, I want to say, even maybe like bordering on greedy, because this card can represent someone who holds on to things, someone who is a little bit greedy or just too materially focused, honestly. But yeah, I feel like definitely the types of people you attract has a lot to do with the karmic cycles that you go through in life, in your evolutionary stage, just energetically. As you evolve, you'll find you attract people who are more open as opposed to people who are more guarded, for sure. So yeah, there's that. But throughout all of this, all these people are very stable, offer you freedom, independence, and are very driven, very goal oriented. So yeah. And I feel like generally you attract very abundant people with the Ace of Pentacles. This is a major signifier of abundance and financial opportunity. So a lot of the people that you tend to attract have something to offer you financially, or are very opportunist connections most of the time. People who are very financially well off, or people who are able to support you or be there for you financially, or just offer financial stability. So I feel like a lot of this has to do with security, the types of people you attract, because that's how you are always able to achieve like this independence and this freedom within your relationships. Group one is because you attract people who are so stable, either whether it be like financially or emotionally, they're able to offer you that continuity and consistency. Even if they're only in your life for like a specific cycle or only like a short period of time, they're able to allow you that independence and that security. So yeah, that's all I'm receiving for you guys, pile number one. I hope this resonated. I hope it made sense and offered you guys some insight into who these people are. In terms of like sign energy here, there's a lot of earth and water, so I wouldn't be surprised, or not even water as much, but this Page of Cups is really jumping out at me as being someone who's very like emotionally receptive and giving. So I feel like though for the most part you guys probably attract more in terms of sign energy, just earthy and perhaps even watery people, so that might resonate with some of you guys out there. I hope in general this reading offered you guys clarity and was helpful. If it was, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, comment, or subscribe. I hope you guys are staying safe out there and having a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later. Bye! Hey group 2, so if you chose this pile, then this reading is for you. Let's see what kinds of people you attract. Alright, group 2. So to start off, we have the Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, as well as the Seven of Wands. And for your Mermaid Oracle card, we have Energy Field Adjustment, Aura Cleansing, and Health. Okay, you guys, I'm getting a very specific message for some of you guys out there. I feel like many of you guys are prone to attracting toxic people or just toxic relationships in general, and the biggest indicator of that so far is this Five of Pentacles card. We can see that this person is kind of leaving this other person to rot. So I feel like a lot of the types of people you attract aren't necessarily like bad people, but they might feed off of your energy, your good-natured energy, as well as kind of just benefiting off of your kindness as well. Also, with the energy field adjustment, I feel like this is a strong message for you guys to pay more attention to your health and just setting healthy boundaries so people don't feed off of your energy field as much. Yeah, with these wand cards here, with the 10 of Wands, I feel like you kind of attract just really draining relationships or just draining people in general. People who are more often than not a burden or who kind of weigh down heavily on you and your commitments, you know. I feel like you guys kind of attract the types of people who are kind of invasive into your space and people who might ask a lot of you and give little in return. People who would force you to spend time with them over your other commitments, you know, if you have any hobbies or anything else that you would rather like spend time doing than hanging out with them. Also, with the 7 of Wands, you might also be attracting people who kind of want power over you, or people who are very, I don't know, almost like threatening in a way, or even a bit competitive. But I feel like mainly this message is just saying that like you're attracting people who are very like power hungry, or people who want power over you, or people who kind of just want that upper edge in life. Also, with the Queen of Swords, I feel like you attract people who might even be a bit... I feel like the types of people you attract really help shape you into becoming someone who is very aware of boundaries. This is a major theme in your guys' reading, is having to set healthy boundaries and just being very clear on what you want, and just cutting away the people who are very draining or who weigh you down, like this card is kind of representing here. Yeah, I feel like this pile, for some reason, I feel like you guys don't necessarily like attract negative people, but it's just like the types of relationships or situations that you find yourself in end up being just very heavy and like burdensome. But I feel like it's in part because a lot of these people that you are attracting just drain your energy, are energy vampires, okay? Or you're attracting people who are very empty inside and need to feed off of someone's good-hearted nature, honestly. Because I feel like a lot of the situations you run into or find yourself running into time and time again just end up reaffirming that you need to set healthy boundaries, or that you need to just be more clear on what you want out of a relationship, which isn't a bad thing. So I feel like a lot of these people that you end up meeting might like directly or inadvertently like teach you a lesson that helps you realize like what you really want, which is like people who are just more thoughtful and compromising, quite honestly, because I feel like a lot of the people you guys end up attracting are a bit selfish and demanding. So yeah, these types of people don't sound very fun, but I don't know. You guys, and I think it just all stems from you guys just not setting enough boundaries, or just not giving yourselves enough credit for being the king or queen that you really are, okay? And that's why a lot of these types of people just feed off of that and try to use your energy for like some personal advancement, self-advancement, or gain. Not to say you're a pushover, group 2, but it's more just like you are someone who is very sensitive and receptive to others' needs. And I feel like you guys have had some trouble in the past with keeping people who you thought were genuine or who did care about you. So you kind of go above and beyond with the relationships and the people that you attract, which only leads to more disappointment. I feel bad. I feel like there have been times where you might have attracted people who are just toxic or who just don't have your best interests at heart, group number 2. I'm sorry about that, but honestly, this card holds the key to everything. It's just going to be an energy field adjustment, just setting clear boundaries and intentions. And even if that means, you know, meditating or journaling about what you really want and the types of people you truly want to attract, then do it. Do what you need to do, group 2. You guys are so valuable and very kind-hearted, selfless people who deserve a lot better than the current people that you are attracting. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for you guys. I wish you guys luck, and I hope that these people bug off, because you guys are so much better than that. You are worth a lot more, and they are attracted to your kindness and your strength, okay? But you just need to just be more defensive and not afraid to speak your mind, to just tell someone to fuck off if they are invading your personal space or if they are asking too much of you, because you guys deserve a lot more and honestly don't have time for other people's bullshit like this, okay? You guys are capable of attracting some of the best people. You just need to set those boundaries and let other people know that you are actually the person on top and that you have control over these relationships because, hey, you are part of them, right? So yeah, I'm sorry if this reading was a bit cringy or depressing. I hope it inspired you guys to do the right thing, which is to honestly just stick up for yourself and just be really clear on what you want. And I'm sorry, it's not your guys' fault. It's all of these people, all of these toxic people who are just drawn to you like moths to a flame. It's not your fault, but there is a way that you can prevent it, which is by being very clear on what you want and by setting those healthy boundaries and just flat out refusing people or seeing people who treat you like that. So yeah, those are all the messages I'm receiving for you guys. I hope this reading helped. I hope it resonated and brought you guys clarity on what's really going on. And yeah, for sure. I hope you guys are staying healthy out there and having a wonderful day wherever you're at in the world, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey group 3, so if you chose this pile, then this reading is for you. Let's see what kinds of people you attract. Okay, group 3, so to start off we have the 5 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, Temperance, the High Priestess, and Strength. And then for your Mermaid Oracle card, we have Adrift. It says, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. You guys have a lot of Major Arcana cards in your reading, so that's making me think that the types of people you guys attract have a lot to do with your soul development and your evolutionary development. You know what I mean? So with Temperance, I feel like, well, let me just say, in terms of sign energy here that we have here, Temperance is associated with Sag, the High Priestess is Pisces energy, and Strength is Leo energy. So off the bat, there is a lot of fire energy, I should mention, so that might be a message for some of you guys out there that you're just attracting like really fiery people if you tend to attract a lot of fire signs. But what I'm really seeing here is there's sort of this duality between these 3 cards. Here we have this woman who's like has these crossed swords. She can't really make up her mind. Represents this person who's kind of like trapped, can't make up their mind, a bit indecisive. And then here we have the Temperance card, if you can see. with this card, this angel is finding balance through kind of managing these different water levels. This is a card of moderation as well as management for sure. And it's also a card of new beginnings with this sunrise. And then with this High Priestess card, we have these two energies, kind of this yin-yang, black and white energy here. She's very receptive and open, yet she's also able to stick up for herself. The High Priestess, don't mess around with the High Priestess energy. This person, this is very much goddess energy. This is divine feminine energy here. Strong water, Neptunian, intuitive energy. And then we have strength, of course. So I feel like the types of people you guys attract are very strong, very cutting and forthright people. Also, people who tend to be very harmonious, or people who achieve a certain level of duality and harmony in their endeavors or with their personality in general. But it's interesting that we have this kind of flip side to it. We have this Five of Wands energy, which is kind of like a petty, fiery energy. It just makes me think that some of these people might just be like dramatic. Maybe you attract like scandal, or maybe you guys attract people who reveal things about you. That's the thing that I was going to say, because with the High Priestess energy, this is a card of things that are hidden, things that are secret, like secret messages or messages that come through intuitively. So I feel like you attract people who bring out a hidden side of yourself, this High Priestess side of yourself that forces you to have to be strong and look at it with a more objective, dualistic perspective, perhaps. Because I feel like the types of people you tend to attract force you to like rise above it, to rise above controversy, to rise above petty fights and drama, to be your true self. So that's why this message of letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time, is very crucial to your reading, group 3s, because this energy has a lot to do with not just letting go, but believing in a higher power. And that's the other thing that I was seeing with this Temperance card. There's a huge theme here of providence and letting go, surrendering to a belief, or surrendering to like a belief in oneself, or of like a higher power, something, just, trust. There's a huge element here with just trust and surrendering oneself to a higher form of being or even thinking, for sure, because the Two of Swords does deal with like conflicting beliefs or conflicting truths in one. So yeah, there's also another element here with truth and with just having to let go, surrendering to truth or to providence. So in general, I feel like, yeah, there's some strong Sag, Leo energy here. The types of people you attract really motivate you and even inspire you to be that higher self. Because again, this is a lot of Major Arcana energy here. And Major Arcana cards are really the most important in the sense that they help us to really rise to the occasion, to be the best form of ourselves that exists, because these cards are such, they represent these archetypal developmental themes, stages in the hero's journey that help us to evolve. So I think this pile's really cool. You guys really attract people who genuinely, or at least most of the time, who are genuinely helping you along your path to evolution and to your eventual destiny, which has to do with this Adrift card, which is letting go. So yeah, and also with the Pisces energy here too. Pisces is a sign that goes with the flow. maybe some of you guys attract a lot of Pisces in your life, or people who allow you to go with the flow more, that who allow you to open up and experiment and to reach for bigger things in life. But yeah, overall, this group has been really positive so far. I don't see you guys attracting like any toxic people or like negative relationships at all. I think this pile is really positive and inspiring, and that's really encouraging to see. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. I hope this reading resonated. I hope it was helpful and offered you guys some clarity into who these people are, and also helped you guys gain a better understanding of why you are attracting these types of people as well. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a fabulous day wherever you're at in the world, and that all is well. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Alright, group 4. How's it going? We are on to the final pile. Anyways, let's see what types of people you guys attract. Okay, man, you guys got a good draw. I'm really excited for this pile. It seems like you guys... Well, I'll stop rambling. Let me just show you the cards. Okay, so we have the 10 of Cups, the Hanged Man, 7 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, as well as the 6 of Pentacles. And then we have, for your Mermaid Oracle card, Guide. A guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally. Ew, that's really cool, because the word trustworthy definitely came to mind when looking at the spread. You guys definitely attract people who are very honest, people who are very upfront, and who honestly have your back with the guide card, people who have your best interests at heart, people who aren't messing around. There is a lot of earth energy here with the pentacles. Pentacles correspond to earth signs, so like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, so, but there is also some water here. There's also some strong water with this Hanged Man card, which is Pisces energy. But also with the 10 of Cups, there is kind of this theme of like people who are very like abundant. I feel like you guys attract people who are very abundant, prosperous. Also with this King of Pentacles, this being like the highest ranking pentacle card, which deals with like abundance and financial security. You guys attract people who are very well off, people, whether that be like emotionally, financially, people, the types of people you guys attract are very content at where they are in life, which is very important, and I think that reveals a lot about you. I think you guys are at a point in your life where you are very stable, where you guys are very content as well. So yeah, I really don't have anything bad to say about this pile. I think you guys attract people who are very fair, people who are very just with this six of Pentacles card right here. Also people who are very charitable too. You yourself might be involved in charity work or volunteer work as well. Also because this Pisces energy with the Hanged Man is very selfless, very giving, and very perceptive too. I feel like the types of people you guys attract are very emotionally evolved. People who are even a bit more like emotionally intelligent or smart, because with this 10 of Cups energy right here, this is the highest cup card, you know, other than like the faces cards like the King or the Queen. This card is very much like the ultimate emotional contentment and fulfillment that there is in tarot. So I feel like the types of people you attract and or like relationships as well are ones that bring you a lot of peace and fulfillment. There's a lot of happiness here, a lot of abundance and cultivation. You guys attract people into your life I feel like you guys attract people into your life very much so like a new project or like a new hobby, and you kind of cultivate that relationship with that person in a very healthy, well-managed way also in moderation as well. With this guide mentor card, I feel like you attract people who are here to help you, people who might also see you as a project yourself and look at you and say to themselves, oh, like, what could I do to help this person do this better? You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of the types of people you guys attract, group 4, are very similar to yourself. I feel like oftentimes you see these other people, you see these traits in other people, in yourself, and vice versa. There's a lot of similarities with these people that you attract. There's a lot of abundance and wealth here, I'm seeing. Also, with this Hanged Man and guide energy here, I feel like you guys might even attract people who are more spiritually inclined, or people who kind of dabble in spiritual pursuits, because this guide energy, this is kind of like a teacher. Like, I see this energy also as kind of like a spiritual teacher figure. This could be, you know, that you attract people who are into spiritual new age nuances, or people who have a lot to offer you in that area per se. I feel like you guys attract people who are in very honest, giving professions. So for instance, like people who are teachers, because there are these children right here playing, or people who are like caretakers for the elderly. I feel like you attract people who are very like selfless and giving, and also people who are very charitable and generous with their time. Maybe you attract people who are giving of their time and of their emotions. I'm just seeing that you guys, I'm just strongly getting that you guys attract people who are very generous, people who are very good at heart, people who have very good intentions towards you most of the time, people who, even if they see you as a project, they look at it more from like an objective lens, like, oh, how can I help this person out in that way? And it makes them feel better about themselves by helping you out, you know what I mean? Not to say that you're someone who's like pitiable, no, like not at all, but I feel like you are someone who's very innocent and someone who is very receptive and open to receiving help, you know what I mean, or to receiving kindness. So that's a good thing. I'm not seeing anything at all in this reading that could be interpreted as like negative. I think a lot of this energy, as well as the people you attract, are very balanced, very fair, well-rounded, genuine people who just want to offer you help or offer you like happiness, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's all I'm receiving for you guys. I hope this reading resonated. I hope it gave you more insight into the types of people you attract and how that reflects on you. Yeah, I just hope this made sense and that it like inspired you guys for sure and offered clarity. I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you're at. Stay awesome, stay safe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.